Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video of mine. As always, I greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, hi there, welcome. My name is Rosie. So for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and do a wash and go. I'm going to go ahead and use some of the products from Mielle. Here I'm showing you the deep conditioner that I am using for this wash and go, which is from Mielle. Is from their Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. Absolutely love this mask. I've actually used it quite a few times and I have a couple of jars and I just love how creamy this mask is. It's so hydrating. I actually have the deep conditioner in my hair. I left it on for a couple of hours and I also sat under a hooded dryer, but you guys can see that my curls are so hydrated. They feel very moisturized, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse that off. But I will be doing a wash and go using their products from their Hawaiian ginger line, which I'm really super excited to see how my wash and go turns out. So if you want to see this video, then please continue to stay tuned. Okay, I'm back, and as you guys can see, my hair is super hydrated. My curls are feeling so soft, so moisturized, so I absolutely love, love, love that deep conditioner. My hair has gotten so long, and I'm just so excited just to see how healthy my hair is looking. So for my wash and go, I'm going to go ahead and just start off sectioning my hair. This is just the best approach that I like to take when doing my wash and goes because I have a lot of hair. So just sectioning things off so I can just really make sure that I'm applying the products evenly, just gonna give me the results that I'm looking for. So right here I'm just sectioning off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and subsections those sections just to really make sure that I am applying the products, it's being distributed evenly, and also it just gives me a better view in regards to how I'm treating my hair, and more importantly, how the products are applying in my hair. Okay, now that I've sectioned my hair, I'm just going to go ahead and take that section and I'm just going to go ahead and just apply some water just to just have it wet. I do feel that when I apply products on soaking wet hair, I get a much better result. So I'm just going to go ahead and saturate that section. And then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and take some of that hair butter and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that from roots to end. Just kind of make sure that the section is fully saturated. So just to kind of make sure also that that moisture is staying in my hair, just because it's summertime, I'm dealing with humidity, so applying that butter and being a little bit heavy with it helps. So this is a creamy texture. It's not super thick, but it's not light. I would just kind of pair it right in the middle. So the directions does say to apply the hair butter to section damp or dry hair. It's also expressing to finger comb or comb through to evenly distribute product before braiding or twisting. Also allow hair to air dry or sit under a dryer. Now it does say that this is perfect for twist outs, braid outs, and bantu knots, and style as desired. So of course I'm going to go ahead and use it for a wash and go. So again, I'm just applying the butter from roots to end just to kind of make sure that I'm just adding that moisture to my hair. Especially in the summertime, it's really important that I really take my time when adding the moisture. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and after I've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and move in with the gel. Now with the gel, again, this is a very it doesn't look like it has it's not a thick gel, but here in the directions it does say to apply product to wet or dry hair and style as desired. It says optional for best results, apply the Mielle Mint Almond Oil while hair is still wet for added conditioning. It does say that the product might be excuse me, very slippery during application, and of course to allow hair to fully dry. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and take that gel now that I've applied my butter, and I'm just going to apply it to that section from roots to end, just to kind of ensure that my curls hopefully starts to clump. As you guys can see, my curls are coming through. I see some definition, so it's not looking bad at all. I wouldn't say that my curls are clumping, but they're definitely are defined. So still being hopeful, but it's looking good. You know, I see the definition, but I can tell right then and there that, you know, this gel is not going to be a strong hold. But, you know, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It is summertime, so I like to have a little bit of volume. So I'm going to go ahead and just go in with a little bit more of gel just to kind of make sure that I can just kind of achieve a little bit more of hold. I feel like because this is not a heavy gel, I can go ahead and be a little bit heavy-handed. So just going to go ahead and again, you know, apply that from roots to end. I do see a little bit of clumpingness, so I'm just continuing with that step. So I'm just going to go ahead and just continue this same process. I'll go ahead and speed through it. I don't want this video to be very long, but of course I'll go ahead and come back once I'm done applying my products. Okay, I am finally done applying the products. Pretty much done with both of them. I still have a little bit of gel, a little bit of cream, but I have, like I've mentioned, I've used these before. It's just mainly to do my buns and stuff, so, but I have backup. So this is what my hair is looking like right now. So it does look very moisturized. In regards to the hold, we're gonna have to wait till it completely dries, just because there's not a lot of curl clumping. It's more like definition, but I don't know if this gel is gonna be a strong hold. I usually like a gel with a strong hold because it makes my wash and go last a full week, and you know, sometimes I can go ahead and extend it. I have used the gel and the butter in doing my buns and I've never had an issue. So I just wanted to go ahead and see what kind of results I am going to get by doing a wash and go, but this is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let it air dry, and I will come back and just show you my final results and give you my final thoughts on these products. Hi guys, I'm back. It's actually been 2 days. I wanted to, of course, come back here on camera and show you what my wash and go is looking like. Let me go ahead and take this off. Okay, so this is day 2 hair. So I wanted to go ahead, usually when I do my wash and goes, I stretch them just to have a little bit more length and then go ahead and shape it, but I really was not able to do that with this wash and go. What I went ahead and did last night, I did the banding method just to try to get some length, but as you guys can see, I have a lot of volume. This is just a lot of frizz. Like, show you back here what it's looking like. So it doesn't even, I don't know, it doesn't feel moisturized. I'm kind of disappointed just because it really doesn't look like I washed my hair. It's just way too much frizz. Like, and I let it air dry, but it's just kind of, and this is day 2, so I already know I can probably get like another day for this wash and go, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and wash it again because this is definitely not gonna last me 7 days. So I do remember that I was going through like my photos in my phone, and I actually did a wash and go using these 2 products back in, I think it was back in December, I remember. But the thing was, I remember the next day I was getting ready for work and my hair was still a little bit wet. And then I had on this blue shirt that just kind of had like these pearls on the collar, and like my curls were getting stuck on the pearls, and I was like, So I remember I went ahead and just put it back in a low bun, just because also it was very cold. I was not going outside with wet hair. And then I was like, you shouldn't be having your hair out. So I remember I put it in a low bun, and then that was it. And then I remember the following day I put it up in high puff, and it looked really gray. So I just kind of kept moisturizing it throughout the week using the hair butter. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, this worked well. And I really liked how my puff looked throughout that week, but I never really wore it out in a wash and go. So if I were to like put this up in a puff, it could look good, but it's just too much big of hair for it being day 2. A wash day is a very long process for me. So I really like my wash and goes to at least last me a good 7 days. And unfortunately, I'll probably rock this out for another day, and I will have to go ahead and wash because the gel just didn't really provide me the hold. And like as it was drying, I could kind of tell that
that it wasn't going to give me that hold, just because when I first applied the product, like, it didn't clump my curls. Yeah, there was definition, but there wasn't any kind of clump. So I knew that as my hair would get dry, I was going to deal with some frizz as well as volume. Now, I have been using the butter and the gel to do my buns. I actually did an IGTV video on my Instagram page just showing how I do my buns. And I really like this combo to do my buns. You know, I really liked how it came out, and you guys can see, like, this is pretty much, hope you guys can see that, is done. It's a little bit left, and then same with the gel. So when I did my buns, you know, it provided me, you know, the moisture, gave me a nice good hold, and I liked the way my hair looked. But thinking about it is like, I can reach out to any gel and leave in that I have to do my buns, so it doesn't have to be a specific butter and gel. So I'm just kind of like, if it's not really working for a wash and go, I'm just kind of like, maybe this may not be it for me, just because another thing that I have to consider as well is just, you know, the humidity. It's very hot. We're in the middle of June, so I expect humidity, but I feel like I have other gels that withstand the humidity during this time, and I can still get a really good wash and go without having this much frizz and volume on day 2 hair. So in regards to it feeling moisturized, just rocking it out in this wash and go, my hair does not feel moisturized. You know, it feels soft, but I really don't see that moisture that I put in my hair 2 days ago. So actually what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I'm over this wash and go, I'm gonna go ahead and just put my hair up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and I put my hair in a high puff, and yeah, this looks a lot better. See, like, the puff, it's very voluminous, it's very big, so I like this. I just don't like it as a wash and go. I went ahead and I didn't put the butter in again, just because my hair was just dry. I just didn't want to continue to add it. So I went ahead and I used the Kinky Curly Knot today. I'm almost out of this, but I love it. So I went ahead and I did that. I added that for moisture. And then for gel, I just used my Wetline Extreme Gel. Again, when it comes to gels, it's not a deal breaker if I don't use this gel, the moisturizing styling gel, just because I feel like my hair always comes out good. But yeah, also for my face, if you guys can see, I just did a very light, soft summer beat. I went ahead and I got this it's like a limited edition from Fenty. It is the Trophy Wife highlighter, which I already have. This is a backup one, but I've got their lipstick. It is so good. So good. So I added a little bit of that lipstick, and then I topped it off with the lip gloss. This is the Trophy Wife lip gloss. And then for my cat eyes, I went ahead and I used the Trophy Wife eyeliner, but I really like how I did this beat. It does look nice. I also bought Fenty's the cream bronzer. I bought that in the shade Chocolate, and then on my cheeks, what is it that I have on my cheeks? What's it called? It is called, this is from their new collection for their cheeks out. This is in the color Fuego Flush. But yeah, I really like how it's looking. Okay, so for my final thoughts on these 2 products, when it comes to the hair butter, again, I have been using this to do my buns, and again, pretty much done with it. So I did like it, but for a wash and go, I don't think that I would, well, no, I won't purchase this again, just because it just didn't keep in that moisture that I really need, you know, especially when I'm doing a wash and go. I need that moisture to stay in, and you know, I know that it's my responsibility throughout the week to make sure that it stays moisturized. But the fact that it's day 2 and my hair is very dry and frizzed out, it just kind of lets me know that this is not gonna work for me as a wash and go. I liked using it, you know, to moisturize, but to be honest with you, I really love Mielle's smoothie from their pomegranate honey line. That definitely moisturizes my hair. I actually have one in my bathroom, but I would prefer grabbing that over this. So I would have to say no to this one. When it comes to the gel, again, I've used it for my buns. Buns always look good, things are slick, but for a wash and go, I would not repurchase this again. It's a very light hold. And again, for me, when it comes to my wash and goes, I really need my wash and goes to last 7 days. Wash day is already a long process. I cannot be doing this for a couple of days and then doing that process all over again. It's just too time consuming. So I've used it up. I have a little bit more, which I'll still use the remainder of it to do a bun because it does work very well. But for a wash and go, it really did not hold my curls at all. You know, it being day 2 hair and having that much volume and having that much frizz, excuse me, just pretty much lets me know that the gel didn't work for me. So I will not be purchasing this again. Now, when it comes to the Mielle Hawaiian Ginger line, one product that I really love that I've already bought it, is their overnight moisturizing conditioner, their overnight conditioner. That stuff is pretty bomb. That definitely recommend, just because, you know, especially, you know, before wash day, if your curls are very dry, I know by the time it's wash day, my hair is very dry, but applying that overnight conditioner really does make a huge difference. So that's probably the only product from the line that I would go ahead and repurchase. Again, you know, unfortunately, this just did not offer the hold that I was looking for. But when I think about their overnight conditioner, that stuff is pretty bomb. So that is something that I will continue to repurchase from that line. But I don't see myself getting this butter and gel. I also do have their leave-in conditioner. I have that in my bathroom. I haven't had the time to try it, but I'll definitely experiment with that, and I will definitely let you know my thoughts on that leave-in conditioner. But yes, those are my final thoughts. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, I love hearing from you guys. I love that you guys connect with me. So thank you so much for all of your support. If you enjoy content like this, if you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you a part of the family. I hope you guys stay safe, be well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.